Karma, the mysterious seal that both Boruto and Kawaki possess. Its power is both immense and bizarre. Today, I'm going to be analyzing the duality of the Karma seal. One of the questions within Boruto that has really had me puzzled is why the Kara organization needs a vessel, specifically Kawaki. Could they possibly need a vessel in order to reincarnate someone important to their organization? Are they possibly planning on using Kawaki as a host to reincarnate that individual? It's really just perplexing to me why Kawaki is the ideal candidate to be a vessel for whatever goals that this organization Kara is trying to accomplish, and they seem like a very extreme organization. So those are some of the kind of possibilities I thought about in regards to why Kara would need Kawaki. Is there some sort of requirements that an individual has to meet in order to become the perfect vessel? And when you think about it, Kara, it actually means like shell or the husk. So this is insinuating that they are basically incomplete, or they are a shell and something needs to make it whole, essentially filling it, almost like how the Ghetto Mazo has the tail B sealed inside of it in order to bring out full power. That aside, let's analyze the Karma seal. As I was saying, karma within some religions is linked together with the idea of rebirth. So if you refer back to the video I made calling Boruto's seal the seal of rebirth before it actually got an official name for it, I was quite accurate with my analysis surrounding the context of the seal based on just going with the shape and that kind of stuff. As I've explained before, a lot of concepts within the Kara organization draw from things within Sikhism, such as Kashin Koji's technique, Flames of Samadhi. That said, the seal that Boruto and Kawaki possess, being named Karma, continues to further the connections with Sikhism concepts. In Sikhism, there is the idea of reincarnation and rebirth. This ties into the idea of karma, which is essentially the spiritual rule of cause and effect according to the intent and actions of a being having a connection with the future of that being. Sometimes this idea of karma is connected to the concept of rebirth. Karma concepts propose that rebirth and future lives can be in different realms, conditions, and forms depending on the karma of that being. Karma also has the meaning action, effect, and destiny. In Momoshiki's case, they could have written the story so his greed for power, his superiority complex, and his hatred of humans led to his soul being reborn, intertwined with Boruto. So the seal could be called Karma because it is the Otsutsuki members that was defeated soul, or in some cases their chakra and consciousness, reborn into the form of a seal that grants the user power, but it has consequences for its use. Otsutsuki members are known to have very strong life force, considering how we see their souls, even after their bodies are destroyed, still lingering around. That's the case with the Sage of Six Paths and Momoshiki. So Momoshiki's soul, or chakra and consciousness, could be reborn as Boruto's Karma seal, considering that, like I discussed in basically the video that preceded this one, the diamond is the geometric symbol of rebirth in some areas of the world. To me, that seems to tie together. The seal seems like it has some consciousness in it, considering that it activates on its own sometimes. In the latest chapter, when Kara closes in on Boruto and Kawaki, both their seals seem to send a shock of pain through both of them at the same time. So this could be the consciousness of the Otsutsuki members reacting to Kara approaching, who I've concluded they must hate, because I pretty much come to the conclusion that the Otsutsuki and Kara really don't have a good relationship and they must be enemies. So this could be why both Boruto and Kawaki felt pain coming from their seal when Kara approached with their outer members. It sort of reminded me how in Harry Potter chapter, Harry's scar started hurting when Voldemort's soul was trying to leave his body. Like that's the main thing it reminded me of, like when their seals started hurting at the same time. It just kind of made me think of that. So it's kind of interesting to kind of draw some parallels between different series. It's pretty cool to me. When it comes to the duality on the seal, I think it essentially comes down to the law of karma, which says that every action has its consequence. I interpreted this in a way that explains why Boruto, after using the seal, becomes fatigued, considering he used his power, and as a consequence it drains him in some sort of way. This could explain why Kawaki, after fighting the Kara puppets, was found passed out, assumably from using the power of his karma seal. I'm interested in seeing how they write out why Boruto and Kawaki feel pain in their seal at the same time as each other. I really want to know, like, what is the connection and things like that. So Boruto having the karma seal also ties into how Momoshiki stated that one day Boruto's blue eyes would take everything from him. In the Naruto series, it's been a fairly widespread concept on how people can read the truth of people through looking at their eyes and into their eyes. So Boruto will possibly lose everything during his life journey due to Boruto acting the way he does. There's going to be consequences, considering that now he has the karma seal as part of his arsenal. Now, Kawaki's personality and lifestyle slash kind of origins were shown a bit during the latest Boruto manga chapter, so I can further analyze and compare slash contrast the two karma wielders accurately once more information is revealed. We do know that Kawaki had a rough childhood, and I assume has never really had someone truly love him because his dad just sold him off to the Kara organization. So that's kind of rough. Well, that's not kind of rough, that is rough for Kawaki being that small, and his dad, I think his dad was abusive too, and him just being sold off to some random organization. So I do think that Boruto and Kawaki will get along starting off, considering that being opposites will bring them together. Them both possessing the karma seal will definitely create an interesting story, considering this is the first time in the manga where they've crossed paths, and even the Kara members were like, whoa, like there's two karmas? Like, I mean, I remember when Kashin Koji first saw Boruto's karma, like the face this dude made, this man was like, oh my, this dude was shocked beyond belief. When Kashin Koji's teammate Delta came on the scene and she saw that Boruto had a karma seal as well, she was so perplexed too. She was like, of course, that's what Kashin Koji's taking so long for in his task to retrieve the vessel, because he found something interesting. He found Boruto having the karma seal, and he's just seeing how everything pans out. So I like Kashin Koji's style. I mean, he wants to see something interesting. He could just cut the fun, grab Kawaki, and dip back to the hideout or wherever they need to transport this dude. But I just like Kashin Koji's style because they said he goes along with the mission, but he also just has his own itinerary and he does what he wants. So I can respect it. Tell me what you guys think. What do you think the connection is between Boruto and Kawaki's seal? There definitely could be two different Otsutsuki members sealed within each of the seals. We know that Boruto is Momoshiki and Kawaki's is possibly Urashiki's, considering he's the only other Otsutsuki member introduced in the Boruto series, and he's somewhat just MIA in the manga, but he has such a big presence in the anime. So it could be really that's what happened, that they use him as a plot device in order to give Kawaki and a karma seal. So definitely leave your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think the connection is? I'm very intrigued now. I need this manga to come out next month. Kawaki is showing a whole bunch of different techniques, one that looks like Jugo's technique where he morphs his hand into different like weapons and stuff like that. So definitely interested in seeing more of Kawaki's skill set and just figuring out more regarding this mysterious situation between Boruto and Kawaki and the goals of Kara as an organization. So the golden age slash the golden saga of Boruto is really about to begin here. The Kawaki Arc This joke is gonna be so lit. I mean, we've been anticipating this arc since the first episode of Boruto, since the first manga chapter of Boruto. They've had a character that has built up so much hype and just has so much mystery surrounding him that everybody has been itching to figure out who is Kawaki, what is his story, how is he this powerful to even have possibly taken out Naruto. Some light is going to be shed on the character of Kawaki during this arc, and it's going to be amazing. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit that like button for more Boruto content. It's been your boy, Anime Analyst, aka the Young Jiggy Ninja. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.